Hey everybody, welcome back for this episode on the channel. I want to talk about a topic that's near and dear to my heart. I want to talk about love, the prophetic, and kingdom spouses. I'm going to coin or use the word kingdom spouses, right? I have been seeing some videos of it popping up more on the YouTube. I think there's definitely something the Spirit's been talking to the churches, but I want to talk about the prophetic. The prophetic is amazing. It's beautiful. It's one of the greatest gifts in the Bible. Apostle Paul even said it is the highest gift in the Bible. To eagerly go after and desire that gift. You know, some years ago, I was used to lay hands on people. Well, I still do, but I was going after the gift of healing, and I was seeing healings happen. I became known for that right at an old home church of mine. But I had this thing in my heart. I wanted to start going after the highest gift. I probably had a little chip on my shoulder. I wanted to probably, bit of mix of ego. I'm like, oh, Apostle Paul said that's the highest gift. I got to go after that one. But I did. And I spent time learning, in time, like understanding and growing in that enough, growing in it enough to start to discern when it was done poorly and when it was done well. And the prophetic should always be used to bring out the God-man inside someone. Christ in us, the hope of glory, right? That is what the prophetic should bring out in us, right? And if it's not Jesus' vision, if it's not his heart for someone, we should not be prophesying from our own imaginations or from our own ideas. Whether it's an image, it's a visual, it's an impression in the heart, right? It should be sourcing itself purely from God's Spirit, his heart. It's something we can grow into. It's something that we can learn. Now, with the prophetic and kingdom spouses and people's spouses, you'll see this prophesied all the time. I'm probably not the only one in here who's gotten a word about you, my future spouse or your future spouse, right? It's something that we, as a body in the church, we love to prophesy on. I think it's because personally, we have a great desire. This is one of the greatest desires in our heart as just people. It's a natural desire to want a spouse, to want a loved one, right? And God made us that way. He wired us to have that connection, and it's beautiful, extremely beautiful in the confines of marriage. But I see the enemy hitchhike, and people prophesy from their own imagination and desires too much in this area, because we get foggy lenses when we try to prophesy to someone, when we have a bias in our heart, even ourselves. Like, we get so biased over what we desire the most. And I believe that is one of the main reasons why the waters get so murky in this area, right? And something I want to bring it back to is a Song of Solomon, using the Word of God to help you understand the prophetic and to help you understand who this person's going to be in your life. And even in Galatians, when it talks about the fruit of the Spirit, the fruits of the Spirit are character qualities, the qualities of God himself. And when he's working in your life, you'll see those qualities around. You'll see those fruits, brothers and sisters, right? And it's not going to be forced. It's not going to be rushed. It's not going to be this weird thing. When is it going to happen? The Word told me this and it didn't happen. That's not how God does things. He does reveal things before they happen, right? But it's the character qualities, it's the fruit that we look for, not the prophetic alone. The prophetic is a guidepost. It's like a sign. Signs on the road, like when you're driving on the road, you'll see signs on your left and right, and it guides you. It's not the road that you drive on. That road, that's Christ. He's the path. He's actually the way. He's the road we're driving on. And as we're all adventuring into him and exploring the life that he has for us, he is the path that we're on, right? And so when you are longing for a spouse, and when you're praying to God for a spouse, and you're getting visuals, impressions, ideas come to you about what's it's going to be like, take all those things, take them into your heart like Mary did. Put them on the back burner, right? You don't take them off the burners, but put them on the back. Don't dwell and overly hold on to them, anything in the prophetic, because it can tear you up inside, right? And when it's on the back burner, you allow God to bring it to pass. Allow him to bring it to pass in your life, where you focus on his word, capital W word, that's his logos word. You focus on hearing from him. That's also his spirit, his rhema from on high, right? But you don't overly obsess over this prophecy is going to happen or that prophecy is going to happen. You let it come to you. You participate in faith in it, but trusting God, your faith in him, not yourself, to bring it to pass. When you do the things he's telling you to do, you become one step prepared, another step prepared for not only the spouse that's coming in your life, but the person, like the life that he has for you completely, right? And I notice I say right a lot. That's hilarious. It's like some men and women say amen. Maybe I should say amen. I don't know. But I think that means so be it, or let it be so, or truth, something like that. And so when the prophetic is such an amazing tool and to help guide us, but never to rule us. And God is bringing beautiful people together and relationships together, greater than we could ever really write for ourselves, even though we think we could do great with the pen, right? He is writing a better story for us. So when you get in all these words on the prophetic, let them guide you. But don't tie your heart up so much in it. Tie your heart up into the source, into Christ himself, into Christ in you, the hope of glory. Tap into him in here and go after the fruits, follow the fruits. And when you do meet that right person, the fruits will be there. And when you meet the wrong person, the fruits are not there. It's that simple. Keep it simple, brothers and sisters out there, honestly. The simpler this gets, the better it gets and easier it gets. Walk this out with God. He's not trying to confuse you. He's not trying to convolute your heart and mind. He's trying to just blow on you so you have peace. You have his shalom, his spirit, his Shekinah glory rest with you. And you can move on with peace in your life. Enjoy. Waiting for the promises that God has for you. If this content's really good for you guys, you enjoy it, please subscribe to the channel. There'll be more of this content coming out. I'm keeping these videos a bit shorter just for the sake of continuity and attention spans and all that jazz. But I might probably do some longer teachings and stuff, but bless y'all. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.